Okay, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to make some coasters. So these are my molds. Basically all I'm doing is this is 100mm, I think it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some of this into pieces that'll sit in here, and I'll cut them because some of this is pretty punky, so I'm going to cut some of it out. Now, just so I can show you, this is actually the other cheese board that I made. Now this one, I wish I would have filmed it because it turned out really well. And this is what I did. I made all of these circles like this, poured the resin, shaped them down, glued them all together, and then poured resin over the whole lot, and it actually turned out really well. So if I do make another one of these, I will film it for sure. But yeah, very happy with that. So that's the theory, is these circles are going to be these, and I'm just going to make like coasters. I'm not sure what colour I'm going to do yet, whether I'm going to stick with blues and greens or whether I'll try something completely different. But yeah, so that's how I did it. So I just cut strips out of this, cut a bit of a wavy line, and then just glue them in, pour the resin, and then chuck them in the pressure pot. And I think that's what saved me here, was because all of these had been in the pressure pot, they'd soaked in all the resin, and then when I poured this around the outside, it was sitting outside and it still worked. So there's still a few, you know, tiny little bits and pieces, but I did bugger all repairing on this because it actually turned out really well. So it can be done, apparently. So there you go. So I'm going to get set up here, cut off 4 of these, and then get set up to do that. Alright, so we've got our blocks cut out. And our molds, and they should pretty much drop in there close enough. It doesn't really matter because they're going to get cut anyway. Close enough. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to literally just kind of cut on the bandsaw just a bit of a curve. I'm probably not going to need all of these, but I might make some more anyway. Kind of roughly like that. So I go over the bandsaw, I'll cut these out. So come back here, you. Like so. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to just cut about that much just to go in here in each one, just to limit the amount of resin. I might even give them just a wee bit of a rather than cut straight. So I'll get that done, I'll be right back. So we get something a little bit like like that. I'll trim this one down a little just to make that resin river a little bit wider. Yeah, I'll just give that one a bit of a trim. There we go. That's better. So I'll get these bit of hot glue on the back, stick them all in, and I'll mix up some resin. Right, get these. Alright, got them in, we'll get some resin mixed up, we'll get them poured. Alright, I've decided to go with some just resin, purple jasmine. We'll see what that looks like in the mix here. I'm back. Okay, I'll go and get these in the pressure pot, we'll top them off and leave them sit. Leave that in there overnight and come back tomorrow. They look like they turned out pretty good. Yep, cool. We'll get them out of there. Alright, we're back. Did absolutely nothing yesterday, and this is why. Oofta. So, yeah, it was hot. So I got this mounted up on my glue block, as per, and we will get this cut down. I've got my calipers again. I think I'm about there somewhere. So we've got a little way to go. Okay, I'm just going to check my measurement. Yep, we good. Alright, I will start on the end. Well, actually, when I say end, I mean bottom. Okay, sand it up to the 4000. Get some sanding sealer on here. Alright, 50 RPM. Alright, you know the drill. 10 minutes or so, come back, give it a light sand, another coat, rinse and repeat a couple of times. See you shortly. Alright, I'll give this a light sand. Alright, coat number 2. Another 10 minutes and we'll come back. Final coat. That'll be it. Another 10 minutes and we'll get that off of there. Got it flipped around in the truck. Let's get this flattened off and see what we see. So I'll just grab this measurement here so that it'll all turn out the same. That's it, looks good. Sand it up. 240 to 4000. That's going to be pretty easy. I'll get that done, come back, put some sanding sealer on there. We'll sand it up, a bit of sanding sealer. Alright, same as before, give it a coat, let it flush off, light sand, 2 coats after that, and it should be done. Okay, they are all done. Hopefully the camera shows up everything. My sticker in there. Turned out really nice. They're all different, as you'd expect, from handmade things. But overall they turned out really nice. I'm very happy with the colour. The purple is something that I haven't used very often, but I think I actually quite like it. It looks good, so I might use more of that in the future. Also, shiny. Also, this might be my last video for a while, obviously leading up to Christmas. Got a lot to do around the house. It's hard making a video every week. It's really hard. So I might make a few bits and pieces just of stuff that I'm doing around the yard. Not necessarily anything important, won't be wood turning. If I do get any time, I might film a few bits and pieces. I'm not too sure, but yeah, appreciate everyone for watching. Like and subscribe, and ciao for now. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.